Today, guys, we're going to talk about 3 productivity hacks that you can use to give yourself more time back as a business owner, even if you're a person who has an issue with staying focused. So let's get started. Hey guys, so one of the biggest issues that I had when we first started, I would create content, on a consistent basis, create emails, create videos, etc. And one of the biggest issues that I had was, even though I knew what I wanted to say, sometimes it was just difficult because my phone would ring, someone would call me, someone would text me, I would get a bing from Facebook, I get a ding from YouTube. I would just get all of these things and I would stay distracted. So it was really hard for me to stay focused. And as a result, it took me a long time to create a habit to create content on a consistent basis. So today, guys, we're going to talk about what things we use and 3 tips that we can give you guys to kind of overcome that and to make creating content a little bit easier for you. And this is going to be especially helpful if you are a business owner. So let's get into it. The first one is pretty easy. So this one is just to systematize the entire delivery process. So for an example, if we have, a client who wants to work with us, we send them a contract, but within the contract, we send them a questionnaire. We send them somewhere where they can actually do payments. They can do their invoices and everything all in one shot. We never have to think about it or worry about it. We know that they're going to get all of the required information that they need. One of the products that we use, or softwares that we use, is a software called Honeybook. It's a great resource where you can send. They have templates for contracts. They have templates for different proposals and example and etc. So I'm actually going to leave the link for Honeybook in the description so you guys can take advantage of it. So this would be a great thing that you can use to start the onboarding process for the deliverables of your product or service. So that's the first thing, guys. So make sure that you can systematize the delivery of your product or service. The next one is, this is a tough one. The next one was to delegate tasks. So one of the issues that I would have was no one can do the job that I do like me. So as a result, I would have to take on doing all the work, right? So if that's you, raise your hand. So the biggest issue that I had was I didn't trust people to do the work to the standard that I've created. So what we did was any person that we hire or any task that we do within our company, we have something called an SOP. SOPs are standard operating procedures. So this is literally a actual document that details exactly what you're supposed to do every step of every job. So for an example, if it's creating videos, what is the first thing we're going to do? We're going to go to we're going to go to our recording app. We're going to create this. We're going to create a script first. We're going to go to our recording app. And then we're going to edit it and then post it, right? But you can go even deeper into what is in the actual app. How do you get into the app? What's the login for the app? What's the format to record videos? What's the format to edit videos? What are we looking for? What things are we taking out? What things are we leaving in? So these are just some different things that you can do. Now think about your business like this. If you were to leave your business or if you were to get sick, could someone take over your business by reading your SOPs? Or do you have a detailed description for how to do everything within your business? If the answer is no, you want to create processes so that someone could come in behind you and help run your business. This is how you delegate tasks. If you don't do this, what will happen is you will delegate tasks, and these tasks won't get they will not get done to your standard. And as a result, you're gonna have to go through a situation where you're always hiring, you're always firing, because you haven't given them enough information to do the job properly. So if they don't work out, it might be your fault. 2 great resources that you can use for delegation to your staff and for yourself as well. One is going to be Monday.com, which is a great resource, and another is Asana.com. And I'm going to give you guys the links for those as well. The last one, guys, is very simple. This gave me so much time back. So the last thing that I did was, guys, I increased my prices. I know it sounds crazy. I know you're probably saying that's what everybody says to do. Yes, I did increase my prices. And the reason why I wanted to increase my prices was, of course, to make more money, but also so that I can attract a better client, right? So when you increase your prices, or you have a certain level of deliverables for a client, or if you know that you're going to do something for your client or give them a result that they're seeking, then you can charge a little bit more. So imagine if a client refers you to someone else and they say, this person is really expensive, but they're worth it. Do you think they're going to work with you if they have the budget to do it? The answer is yes. They're going to work with you. So, and what this did also was I got a lot of tire kickers when my prices were lower. People will come to us and say, hey, what is it that you do? Blah blah blah. How much does it cost? And we would say some low amount, and they would say, I'm gonna think about it. You're gonna think about what? You need help within your business. So when we changed our pricing structure, it helped us out a lot, and it gave us an opportunity so that we can work with less clients and make more money and really go dive deep into helping that particular client. So that's one thing that you can think about, just depending on the type of service or product that you actually have, that might be a good idea that you can implement to make sure that your business is getting the best quality clients. One way to know if you're priced correctly is to ask yourself this: is there enough value for a client to pay this amount for this service? Take yourself out of the equation. Ask yourself, would you pay this amount for the services that you're offering? And if not, you can always add more value. And so if you're stuck on a certain number, if it's $1,000 or $2,000, you can always add more value to make sure that you're giving more to your clients, where they know it's almost a no-brainer. I can't say no to this offer. So that way, that's called a value-based offer, and that's what you want to have if you're going to increase your prices. But wait, there's more. I feel like one of those commercials back in the day with what's the guy, Benny Hayes or Bob Hayes, whatever. I don't know his name. But anyway, so I have another one. This is something that you can do, and I love this one because it's so practical. It's just old school. It's just very simple. It's literally just writing down your day. So everyone tells you to write down your goals, write down your affirmations every day, but also write down your schedule. So every night before you go to bed, just take out 5 to 10 minutes and write out exactly what you're supposed to do that day. Now, what happens is if you don't, you're going to be like me. I have appointments scheduled, and I also have a doctor's appointment to go with my wife, and I got to figure that one out. You want to make sure you can avoid some of those things, and the only way that you do it is literally just write out your schedule. Now, here's a trick too that you want to use. If you're a person who lacks focus or procrastinates a lot, add time in for that. So if it's a task that should only take you 15 minutes to do, maybe add another 15 minutes into it. So that'll give you enough time. So if something happens, you lose focus or whatever, you can kind of get back to it. You're still on track throughout your day. But be intentional for the entire time that you're awake, that you prioritize and that you schedule it out. So if you wake up at 4 o'clock, from 4 o'clock to 5, is that your workout time? Is that your time to meditate or whatever? Make sure you write that down and keep in line with your schedule. And also, guys, what you can do, if you have like a whiteboard or somewhere where you can track it, actually check off when you're on task. And this will help you out. This is just ways where you can create little wins within your day. And then before you know it, you're going to be on track. You're going to be able to continue on a trend of always staying on task within your business. Before you know it, you can say that I now have focus. All right. So hopefully, guys, these were good tips for you. Hopefully you can use some of these things. If you guys know any more tasks or tips that I didn't mention today, drop it below. Let's talk about it. Maybe something that we can add to the arsenal, maybe something we're not doing already, or something that someone else can benefit from. So make sure that you take advantage of these 3 things. So hopefully these were good tips for you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We appreciate you guys for checking out this video. And I'm Terrence with Blackwood Legacy Group, and I'm out.